Sunday warm up.
Sunday warm up. Hey. There
Yes.
we go. That's right.
We're here to warm you up.
All right. We are in week 2 of Identity Crisis as a church, and we're going 3.
This is the third week.
Is it the third week?
Yeah, you did the introduction, and then you did week 1. So this is technically the third week.
Oh, that's right.
It's kind of like with a book, you have the introduction and then chapter 1 sometimes.
I need to change the title.
I mean, it's been throwing me off the whole time, but I just was going.
Because it's not week 2.
Right.
That's what it
It
says.
is week 3.
Let me change it. It's week 3. In which case, we are going through Ephesians chapter 2, verses 1 through 10. So I was going to try and do the entirety of chapter 2. That is ambitious. And we all know that we just don't like those really long sermons.
I know I don't.
So, and last week was one of those longer ones that shortened up our breakfast time. But we're in the book of Ephesians. We're going through that and talking about really our identity in Jesus. So one of the challenges these past couple weeks has been to read Ephesians 1 through 3 out loud together as a family. And so I want to encourage you, remind you, challenge you to do this together as a family today or tomorrow or before Sunday. Just do it. I'd even recommend that during this series that you do it once a week. Just to get familiar with this, to see the things that Paul was trying to encourage the church with, and to spur them on in Christ, to help them understand and grasp the identity that we have in Jesus. But very important thing that Paul was doing, especially in chapter 1, was praying for the church to understand and grab onto the hope that we have in Jesus, so that we know who he is, what he has done, and how he has saved us. And that kind of thing, I think it transforms our worldview if we can grab onto that. And so we're going to be touching on that a little bit as we move into chapter 2, just because his prayer leads us into the thoughts that he's talking about. So I want to encourage you, read Ephesians 1 through 3 out loud with people. And if you don't have people around, do it yourself.
FaceTime somebody.
Yeah, do it out loud. It changes how you hear it. It really does. And if you didn't get a chance to hear last week's message, some of the framework that's going on in the letter is really important to grab onto. Go ahead and drive to the other side of the Tulsa area. With that on, just listen to it in your car, because it takes half an hour to get everywhere. You might as well make a trip. So, but that's what we're going over. Kind of the theme of the day. So,
You think inflation raised travel time too? Because it used to be 15 to 20 minutes.
to the other side of Tulsa?
I just like to get anywhere in Tulsa.
It takes me like
It's
like
because,
30
but
minutes?
it's because
30
where we
minutes
live.
to get to Broken Arrow.
Because of where we
yeah.
live. So.
Yeah, but you're
So,
don't mean like just driving in Tulsa.
oh no, it takes me still half an hour to get to your house.
Go the speed limit.
That's what I do.
Again, we live about 10 minutes from the church building. So
Yeah.
my math teacher brain would go 10 plus the 15
Whatever,
to 20
yeah.
minutes. Probably is what. Yeah.
And what are kids doing Sunday?
Well, kids just finished up, Kids Sunday School. We are working through, where are we? Goodness.
The Bible.
We are for sure in the Bible. Let me say something real
start.
quick, because he just talked about reading out loud. Your kids get to read out loud, or they have the opportunity to read out loud with Miss Olivia every week during Sunday School. And they, honestly, they may not raise their hand every week to do it, but when they get to do it, they do so good, and they're very excited about being able to read out loud. Kids worship, we just finished up on making wise choices, and we are getting ready to talk about peace. So for the next few weeks. And I have been known to do a very fun Fruit of the Spirit song, which a lot of people know. I do it with signs. I do it a cappella.
Do it with signs.
Acapella? Acapella.
Acapella or Acapulco.
Oh, well, I suppose you could come watch and then you can go, this was a little bit more Acapulco than acapella. But it's a lot of fun. I get to be silly, and the kids are really thrown off by that. And eventually they just join in. So that's up and coming.
What's our...
Yeah, this Sunday is going to be an acoustic set.
Ooh.
So every time there's a fifth Sunday, we do an acoustic set. So be keys and a guitar and just a couple vocalists. So kind of relaxed. The way that I phrased it to the other people in the band this week was, I want this to feel like we're a family around the campfire, but with just a little bit of extra sparkle.
A little extra sparkle.
That's right.
I like it. Sparkling
So.
for Jesus.
So if you have glitter thrown at you on Sunday,
It will not be from me. And you should probably run away from that person. That would be horrible. It gets everywhere.
It does.
You can't get it out.
it's actually on one of the white tables down in the kids area
Yep.
because we did a painting party and there just happened to be glitter on something, and I got it on.
stays.
I got it on my new sandals. But
Permanent
that's okay.
glitter.
It's kind of cool to
So,
sparkle.
sparkle with us on Sunday. It's going to be great. Week 3 of Ephesians.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
never mind.
You'll have to
See
find
ya
out on Sunday. We'll see you there.